good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Thema, odd couple music. So guys, I have been weighing in on the Fox Soul panel that included Dr. Umar Johnson as well as Cynthia G. Now, there were other people on the panel, but for all intents and purposes, I'm focusing on these two. And in the exchanges, we had a conversation about black men and their underperformance as far as where they are as far as leadership in the black community. And you know what? I want to be honest here. Both people made great points. I know a lot of people don't like Cynthia G, but not everything she says is wrong, right? And I do want to play a part of that clip in which I felt that, there are some strong points being made. And then after which we will come back and play the retort by Dr. Umar Johnson.
Black men don't want to take accountability for what they've done. They want to be the victims of society, but then they want submission from the women. The bottom line is I'm not willing to deflect from the fact that, number one, black men are the greatest non-white contributors to white supremacy. Let's just be real. White supremacy couldn't even exist without black men's compliance. They're always uplifting whiteness, biracial children, and trying to assimilate. And that's why I went back to the notion of the only time black men truly feel like there's a war against them is when they feel like they're being punished for something white men do. At the end of the day, y'all dropped the ball. You're blaming white supremacy on your failures. We already know there's oppression, but black women are double oppressed. We have more barriers to face.
All right, so we heard Cynthia. Let's play Dr. Umar.
Number two, black men resisted enslavement, not only on the shores of Africa, but right here in America. We celebrate Nat Turner, Denmark Vesey, Gabriel Prosser. There's literally hundreds of documented attempts by African men to liberate not only themselves, but their women and their children. So to act like we just sat there and we're complicit in our own oppression is absolutely ridiculous. Bottom line is, when black women, black girls, black boys listen to this conversation we're having today, they're going to be confused because they hear two brothers speaking of a greater context to the problems that affect black men. And you hear two intelligent, beautiful black women who want to keep scapegoating black men while ignoring the historical and contemporary systemic challenges that are constantly placed in our way. I'm going to say this and be quiet, Sister Tammy. I got to give you this. There was a recent piece of research, Tammy, that came out. And the research said a black man with a master's degree, they did a study. They had white males who had come out of prison apply for jobs. They had black men with master's degrees, Sister Tammy, apply for the jobs. And guess what? The white males with prison history and no education were called back more than 75% of the time than black men with no prison history and a master's degree.
I'm aware of that.
So, of course, we've heard both these arguments. Both people are right, okay? Not everybody's wrong here. They both have good arguments. In my honest opinion, both being correct. Here's the problem that a lot of men need to understand. First and foremost, Cynthia G proves that with her understanding of white supremacy and understanding how it works, and with Dr. Umar Johnson's recollection of this particular study, where you had all of these white men with prison records and felonies and black men with master's degrees applying for the same job, that despite the fact that it has been systematically more difficult for black men, the key point is this: women do not care. And if you are looking to get any sort of sympathy or empathy for your problems as men from women, they don't care. Women care about their problems. They do not care about your problems. All women want is results, period. If you're a broke man, you're an unattractive man, if you're a fat man, if you're an underachieving man, guess what? Women make you pay the price. And that price is you don't have women. You don't have dates. You don't have sexual relationships. That's the price you pay. Women don't want to hear from the fact that I come from a poor family. Oh, my mom did this. They don't care. And let me be honest. They are right. They're right. And I'm going to prove why they're right here in a moment here. The reason why women are right is because you as black men, you don't care about the fact that black women come from broken homes. They come from different environments. Why are they not feminine, right? If you're saying black women are not feminine, you don't care of what they've been through. All you care about is they're not producing their results. They have no excuse for why they are not wifey material. They have no excuse for why they're not acting like adults, right? That's the standard we as black men hold them accountable to. And when they don't meet that standard, what do? The punishment that black women pay is that they don't get protection. We as black men go overseas. We as black men look into the diaspora. We'll go deal with women from Ghana, Uganda, Kenya. We'll go deal with women from Brazil. We'll go deal with white women. So that's the price that black women have to pay when they don't meet the standard in femininity that black men have for them. We don't want to hear why they can't do it. We want to know, the only thing we care about is that they're not doing it. All right? So what Umar Johnson is saying is correct, but nobody cares. You are men. It is up to you to figure it out. Let me tell you this. Black men have to be responsible for one another. It's important. Okay? When we have opportunities to monetize our communities, to pull our people into situations, and if white people are not giving us jobs, but we have the ability to monetize our own people, then the question is, why are you not doing it? We got to stop blaming the whites for why we don't have it. It's okay to blame them, but it doesn't solve the problem. The white man is holding me back. Okay, so every time the white man is holding us back, we will always use that as an excuse, so we won't try. Women don't appreciate that. Other groups of people don't appreciate that, because all people care about in life are people who overcome. Just like when women are bringing kids to the table. We don't care what happened to them when they were younger. We just don't want them to bring kids to the table. We don't want them not bringing any value to us. We want them to perform no matter what. And it's true. It's true. Some black men are not gonna like this, but it's true. We need to come together as a group of men and say, look, here's what we need to do to help each other. Obviously, Caucasians as a whole, not saying that those can't help you, but they're never gonna pull you up to the same level that they're at. So it's up to us to work together. We have to put the extra effort to try to, number one, work together and be together in the economic status fashion. Our people fought to be together. When I mean be together, I mean the black world, not just black America. So we have to try to be together to add value to each other and keep money coming into our communities and to be able to do our stuff. That's what we have to do. That's the work that men have to do. Women have the work of also doing that and also administrating communities, but men build communities. That's what men do. If you want to explain why your community isn't safe at night, the black woman don't want to hear the white men. Oh, well, baby, I can't put my kids in the nice school because of the white man. And then she sees the African guy come over here and do it, or other African-American men coming over here and do it. Nobody wants to hear that mess. We need to be able to say, listen, we cannot fail the people in our community. We won't. Then you can set rules. Then you can lead, but you can't do it without resources. And similarly enough, if you want these black men to build for you, you better be the kind of woman they're looking for, or else you're not going to be there. Simple as that. Tough conversations, but we both need to stop making excuses for why we're there. Stop blaming the white man, stop blaming the black man, stop blaming the black woman, and go out there and actually do something. How about that? Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.